Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. And Ubisoft, they've done it again. They've goddamn done it again. More microtransaction controversy and just utter bullshit. Last time it was Ghost Recon Wildlands. Now they're touching a game that I fucking love, Rainbow Six Siege, and I'm pissed. So I'm going to explain this in the best way possible. I'm going to use a metaphor. Now, Meg is Ubisoft, and Peter from Family Guy is the average consumer of any Ubisoft game. Mainly Ghost Recon Wildlands and Six Siege.
First question. Who's the biggest, toughest guy in this house?
Well, I don't like to toot my own horn, but I believe I hold the distinction of...
My house now, bitch!
Okay, so you all know I hate microtransactions. I fucking hate them with a vengeance. And the last couple of days, I've done a fair few videos on microtransactions. The last one was about Ghost Recon Wildlands. And shit, I thought, Ubisoft, they'll put them in that, then they'll leave us alone. Nope. They don't know when to stop. They do not know when to stop. So, the microtransactions they've put in this, I mean, there's already tons already. There's shitloads of microtransactions in Six Siege, but I've avoided them. But now, they've crossed the line. They've put in microtransactions which cannot be obtained through the actual game. You've got to fucking spend money on them. Now, with Ubisoft, you're crossing a dangerous line here. You're gonna lose so many goddamn consumers from this bullshit move, and I really hope you do. I feel like Ubisoft are fucking themselves in the arse. They're trying to go up against EA and Activision in shadiness, and I don't think that's ever going to be achievable, but they're getting ever so closer. So, just to make the point even more valid, I need to use another metaphor, and Stewie this time is Ubisoft, and Brian is the average consumer.
Where's the money, man? Where's my money? You got till 5 o'clock. You hear me? You got till 5 o'clock.
You freaking psychopath!
Clean yourself up.
What the hell happened to you?
So if you don't understand what I'm referring to, Ubisoft have recently announced a new DLC which is coming to Rainbow Six Siege called Outbreak. Now it's a weird one. It seems like it's going to be zombies. A mysterious outbreak has contaminated civilians and you have to go and basically put them down. So it's basically Rainbow Six Siege zombies. And from doing these missions, you then gain credits. But the credits are basically useless. You can get minuscule things, but all the cosmetic items are locked behind the paywall. So yeah, the players who've spent hundreds or thousands of hours in Rainbow Six Siege and bought all the goddamn DLC, you still won't be able to unlock the cosmetic items unless you cough up the Wonga. That's all Ubisoft care about. I mean, loot crates in every goddamn game now, and this is my favourite Ubisoft game of the past 3 years, and they've just gone and they're throwing it in the bin. They're just putting loot crates in on top of multiple season passes, on top of the already outrageous grind for operators. You get around 300 credits per game. An operator is 28,000 credits for a decent operator. So let's calculate that. And you're playing around real in-game hours, you have to play around 100 hours to unlock one fucking operator. The grind is unachievable. It's ridiculous. And the fact that they can justify putting more microtransactions on top of the already present microtransactions is fucking unbelievable. This is beyond scummy, and Ubisoft are going toe-to-toe with Activision and EA. And no, it's not just me. Long-time players are feeling burnt by this as well. There's multiple posts on Reddit. Even NeoGAF's got some forums going for this, with players who've played hundreds and thousands of hours, bought all the DLC, supported the microtransaction scheme, but then they're pissed off themselves that cosmetics are going to be locked behind a paywall and not obtainable through the in-game. Even though the game is already as grindy as it is, you can't even obtain these cosmetics through actual gameplay, only by spending real money. And on a forum I read online, which is pretty up to date with everything Rainbow Six Siege, they've said that if you want to unlock everything that's available in these stupid microtransaction crate bullshit, it's going to cost you 10,800 Rainbow Six credits, which is the equivalent of £68.99. Near enough £70 in cosmetic items, and that's the only way you can unlock them. I just can't wrap my head around how greedy this is from Ubisoft. They've already got so many microtransaction things in place in this game. They've got the bullshit booster packs, the bullshit cosmetics that you can already pay for, which I don't care, because you can unlock most of them through actual gameplay, which is what is a game's not known for, playing and unlocking things from actually playing now. They want you to pay, not play. Pay, not play. It's ridiculous, and it seems 2018's took a ridiculous start already with all the all the bullshit microtransaction crap that's come out of EA and Activision and mostly Ubisoft, which is very fucking surprising. I thought they took a turn for the best in 2017. I mean, Origins had them, but they weren't massively invasive. Now SEIGE and Wildlands is putting goddamn invasive microtransactions, and it's starting to goddamn annoy me. I mean, massive YouTubers have spoke out against this. Jack Frags, Level Cap Gaming, and Matimo, I think that's how you say his name. He's a massive Rainbow Six Siege YouTuber, and he himself has spoke out against this. So Ubisoft, watch the people who play your game, see how they feel about the microtransactions. They don't support them, so just remove them. Go back to what you were doing before. You don't want to be known as the company that's worse than goddamn EA and Activision. I pray to the fucking Lord. Now, boys, I don't want to drag this out for ages and ages again. I could rant about microtransactions forever, but I want to make a short little video addressing this utter BS, because this is a game that I really do follow, and I get a lot of people again asking me to make gameplay videos on this. Excuse the shit gameplay again. I'm sure I've used this gameplay before, but I don't really feel in the mood to play Rainbow Six Siege at this point in time. I've got over 50 hours in the game, and just loot crates just don't seem to be vanishing, even with all the criticism that's been put on them over the past year or so. EA stalled them back in Battlefront 2, and I believe they're bringing them back just cosmetic only, which is a win. But Ubisoft are going fucking heads down on this. Their investors must be up their arse, because they're pushing loot crates in every goddamn game, whether it's releasing this year or fucking 2 years ago. Rainbow Six Siege came out in 2015, and they're still pushing loot crates in this game. It's just ridiculous, and if any one of you support loot crates in any way, shape or form, please hit the dislike button and unsubscribe from this fucking channel and get the fuck outside, and maybe go watch some Logan Paul. You might find yourself more at home there. Anyway, if you did support the video and you like the video, please smash the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Share this video with your friends. I love you all, and I will see you all on a proper gaming video in the next couple of days. Peace.
I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know